Hello, hello. Back again. Ready to stream and kick some ass. Oh, hey now.
Forwards. Without a doubt.
Our duty
All right,
calls.
let's get to it.
I will guide us.
There's something unusual.
We should prepare.
Our path leads on.
All right. Gotta head to the bottom. See what we can see. Fight who we can fight.
A solid plan. Forwards.
Back roundhouse kick. What the?
I shall not fail. The way stays clear. The road awaits. We should move.
Give me all of the spoils. I want them
Let
all.
us bide our time.
I will lead you to victory.
I'm a bit selfish like that. Should check my inventory real quick though. It's looking mighty full. Alright, that's good.
Yes, my friend? You can trust in me.
Our duty calls. I shall
Oh,
not
wow.
fail.
There we go. Could always use a little bit more strength.
Ready when you are.
Clearly no point
At your
in switching
service.
anything he has out. Probably not him either.
Hesitation is a waste
I
of
need a
time.
crossbow. For
Keep
her.
your wits about you.
I need a frickin' wand or something for him.
Together we stand.
Hey, what's up, man? Long time no see. 1 to 8, 1 to 8. Yes, sir. Good thing too, because I have to. What is it? I have a class I run on every Sunday from like 5 to 7 p.m. So I won't be here from like 4:30 to 7:30. Probably back on after that though. Well, damn. At least you got some this time, though, even if it's only 5 minutes. No suitable items. Okay. Ooh, 6 and 6. -4 armor check penalty. 25. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the leather
I
armor.
will not falter.
My demon spawn cleric. Slash paladin, I guess.
The road awaits.
Quiet footsteps.
There's no quiet footsteps when you have a mastodon following you. What?
We should prepare.
What are we preparing for? The long journey?
I'll go ahead.
Did you dream about getting more sleep? A large group of thugs, armed to their teeth, approaches you openly. The one in front walks with a swagger. He's a tall man, and the right half of his face is covered in an intricate pattern of scars and tattoos. Captain Vaughn, or rather, Baron Vaughn, I had a feeling that you'd appear here sooner or later. I've been looking forward to this moment. You can call me Pale Jan. I'm the leader of this honorable society of freedom-loving travelers. Haha. It's called Pathfinder. Shit. Pathfinder Kingmaker. Barony usually suits its ruler. The bandit smiles broadly, then scoffs. I wouldn't be talking to any of those smug nobles from Brevoy or Pitax. But the glory of Varnling host precedes you, so I'm making an exception. I have a business proposal for you. Information and my lad's swords in exchange for a share in the loot, and your lady-law will turn her blind eye elsewhere for now. Nah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Or it's a free-to-play game, right? So most free-to-play games are like either stupid hard or wicked grindy. The gang appears excellently armed and equipped. However, the bandits have obviously just come from a fight. Most are scratched and wounded, their clothes torn, and what's more interesting, several have burns left by fire or electricity. Oh, the division does cost money, okay. Yeah, so it's a super freaking grindy game, right? And not only that, but like it's been out for so long now that like it's hard to get into games that have been out for a while, because by the time you get into them, especially multiplayer games, other people have mastered games. They have tactics they use, they know where things are and how to hide behind stuff and have the better weapons and everything. It's just hard to get up from there. Yeah, see, that's a whole nother fucking thing in itself. tell you the whole story. A while ago, a small group of locals were lucky enough to witness the spectacle of a lifetime. Two dragons fighting above the wastelands. One of them appeared to be the legendary Ethuliak. That old viper hasn't left her nest for a long time. Of course, she won the battle, and her opponent narrowly escaped. Wounded, it struggled eastward, and somehow it got over the Tor of Lebanese. It finally ended up here. He's been sitting in the middle of the Cyclops ruins for a few days and doesn't seem ready to leave. This is an urgent matter, Sir Varn. You have a bloody dragon in your barony, wounded but still mostly deadly. He killed a few centaurs. We saw it with our own eyes. It won't be long before your villagers cross his path, and there will be a bloodbath. My lads wouldn't stand a chance against the monster, although we're ready to fight if we must. You and your current party couldn't beat him either, but if we joined forces, we might take down the beast, and share between us the treasures and artifacts it's taken from the ruins. Promise you afterwards we will leave your lands and do our work somewhere far, far away. But getting to 30 is a fucking grind. Oh shit. I don't know what the average damage mod is out there, so I have nothing to compare that to, but that sounds pretty damn good. Oh, Jesus, that's a huge difference. That's not even, that's like non-existent, comparably. That's horrible. I don't like this, but I've grown used to heeding your advice, and I don't doubt you now. He turns to the bandit. You have my word, Sir Paelyan. We will kill the dragon together, and you can leave with half the loot.
Without a doubt.
I'm only helping these guys out with the, like, assumption that I can fuck them over in the end. Like, oh, you're a bunch of bandits and you think I'm gonna trust your word that you're gonna leave my land after this shit? I mean, realistically, I shouldn't even trust that they're gonna help me fight this dragon. They're probably gonna, like, let me go in and then sit back while this dragon thrashes us and then take that dragon from there. That's probably the fucking plan.
I shall not fail.
They're bandits, man. I can't trust a fucking thing they say.
This is my destiny.
Banditos. We failed an intimidate check? What is this shit? Should have smashed that intimidation check. Bro, you missed? Come on. Oh, there we go. Some good damage there.
We shall overcome.
That would actually be pretty dope to put on my monk. I might have to do that next turn. Oh wow, you got a pretty good while to go before you get to 30. And who knows what your damage will be by the time you get to like 27. Hopefully better.
Attack! Strike as one.
What the fuck? Oh, in my turn. Okay. Damn. Look at them front kicks. What the? Terran's not looking too good. Oh, I wonder if I can... Still a good difference, though. Still a very good difference. Alright, let's see if I can pull this fucking action. Color spray. Oh, it's only gonna work for him? That sucks. Will save? What is this shit? No will save. You think so? I feel like the end is the harder grind. Like, it's hard to get up to 30, but when you're trying to get to 31, it's like, damn, bro, this is fucking stupid. I used to be a very heavy Diablo player. I can't say I'm a heavy Diablo player anymore, but I still have it. But it's I mean, once you get past 50, any level after 50 is like, okay, you earn that shit. Acid dart, acid splash. Oh hey, I can actually hit him like this. Boom! Bitches. Alright, what do we have here? Noise.
Believe in yourselves.
Yeah, but it's not like an extremely big difference, is it? Like,
Aim carefully.
you're getting an equivalent amount of experience per level.
Attack. A solid plan.
Why are you not attacking, bitch? I said attack.
Forwards.
My man was multitasking there. Here's 3 arrows for you and a couple kicks for you. Yeah, but it's a big difference in the sense of, like, you need X amount of experience to level up to the next level on this level. By the time you're level 20, to get to the next level is going to be a lot more experience to get to the next level that you'll need, you know? You're going to need the extra experience you're getting in the missions.
Your death awaits.
My Mastodon's still alive? How? How even? I mean, I'm not mad about it, but I am having trouble understanding that. Oh, let me... Why aren't you, like, getting out of the fucking way? Oh, so you're not getting more experience per level specifically, it's also per region. Okay. That makes more sense. Oh! Yes! That was a nice little move right there. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. That makes a lot more sense. Hoping to maybe get a poison, but that's fine.
Fight me.
Ooh! Moitalized him.
I'm here. Fortune favors the bold.
Without a doubt.
If there's gold, it's mine.
Never hesitate.
This bitch, if it's gold, it's mine. Yeah, okay.
Sounds easy enough.
I just take everything. At the end of the day, it's gold.
The path is clear.
Yeah, I know, I cleared it.
Watch each other.
Oh. What do you have going on right here?
Aim carefully.
Oh, nice. I love getting new controllers. Yeah. Ooh. Sink into this, buddy. Come on. It's a pit, so I just sunk this guy into the earth, and he can't move now. So he's not even gonna be able to do shit. I mean, it's a Cyclops, so it's pretty freaking close. Damn it. Okay. Fuck it. What the fuck, man? Oh no. Oh no. I didn't know that was possible. Shit. Did he die? Wait, is he dead? Where'd he go? The fuck is going on here? There we go. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't see any more enemies. Oh shit, he came back? The fuck?
Yes, my friend? Fortune favors the bold.
Overkill. I mean, he did splatter into a whole bunch of bullshit, so yeah, kinda. But overkill is like what I try to go for in this game anyway. Always. He needed disintegrating.
This is my destiny.
I'm trying to understand why it's not letting me fucking camp right now.
The road awaits.
I'm just not allowed to rest. What is
I
going
can see
on?
my destination.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. About my cleric.
We should
Does
move.
this bitch ass have any way
I
of
stand ready.
healing me? Really? Sweet. You know, fuck. That was the only one I had too.
Let us bide our time.
Well, hopefully that's good enough for now.
Be careful, everyone! Attack!
Victory is near.
Don't know why it wouldn't let me charge there, but okay.
I feel faint.
Oh, she didn't die? Wow. Okay.
Learn. My mistake.
Oh no! Damn. Alright. Gotta move up first. Fuck it, at this point it's just go for it. I don't even care anymore. Just go for it. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't rest. While these fucking wolves fuck us up.
I shall not falter.
We've all been faltering, my friend, all of us. Hate to tell you. Especially my monk, man. Monks are supposed to be so, like, invincible. My monk's the only fucking one that keeps dropping.
Stay on your toes.
Skin these bastards. Yeah, right? Seriously.
I will lead you to victory.
I'm all like, yeah, you're gonna be doing martial arts and have all these crazy extra shit, extra attacks and bark skin and all this crazy shit. It's useless. Fucking useless. You know, I thought it was maybe that I was
The way
too
is
close
clear.
to some enemies or something, but I
Everything
don't.
has a price.
Ah, you guys suck. Maybe that's why I can't do anything, because I'm over encumbered, which doesn't make sense. Let me rest. What the fuck?
I do things my
I
way.
shall not fail.
Most of this shit's useless, so. Oh, that's worth 2 gold. Oh, this is worth 1 gold. Definitely get rid of these fucking things. 1 gold? Nah, I don't care about it. What the fuck happened there?
We should prepare.
I will do as you ask.
We're not over encumbered anymore.
Our duty calls.
I picked everything up just to have to drop it again. It saved me from traveling around to do it. I can really just drop the shit I don't want. Fuck the 3 shit. I don't need it.
We should move.
We march ahead.
The road awaits.
My builds suck. A wild Wooloo. Wooloo!
It's a
What the fuck
pity we
that
had to
is,
fight
that
the
sounds
centaurs.
hilarious.
They live in my land, so they're my subjects too.
Dead as a doornail.
They will never accept you as their ruler, nor will they live peacefully with humans in lands they deem their own. Do not pity them. They made the choice to reject civilization and continue living as animals. I believe we should set up a camp for the night.
I fucking believe you're right, bro. That's what I was trying to do out there, but they wouldn't let me. Heal the fuck up. That's about as good of a rush as you can ask for. Oh, what the fuck?
Let us
Oh,
proceed.
no one caught that Wooloo? Imagine being that big but only having one eye for like perception.
Enemy
Tripping
near.
on fucking everything. Alright, yeah, let's go. You're supposed to give me the thing to run, right? So or not.
Press on! Believe in yourselves! Fight me!
Wow, this is awesome. There we go. It's like, why isn't it giving me the options?
A solid plan.
I'll loot your corpse.
There's a zombie Cyclops? Who's bringing Cyclops back to life? charge either of them? That's stupid. I don't think you like that. Damn! Fucking fireball it is.
Victory is near.
Forwards.
Damn! She pieced him up. She threw the old Ali on him. Willis Gunderson, the man you've just saved, catches his breath and smiles brightly as if he hadn't just been zigzagging away from his pursuers. His clothing and equipment are an odd mix of quality, durable items and pompous, decorative elements. Even his shirt seems cut specially to provide an unobstructed view of his chest, which is adorned with 2 golden chains. Baron Varn, your grace, what fortune meeting you here. Until now I've met only unpleasant guests on my morning escapades. Magar smiles warmly at the stranger and extends his hand in friendship, as to an equal. He also stands in a way as to capture the stranger's attention, while not blocking your view, or Siful's. Greetings, and you are? Willis Gunderson, your grace. Apparently flattered by the attention, the peculiar man strikes a proud pose. Scientist, traveler, and researcher of antiquities at your service. It is a pleasure to see that my barony attracts such educated people, and it is most regrettable that they must face such difficulties. Magar nods towards the dead, now entirely dead, Cyclopses. Where did that creature come from? I've no idea. Willis's voice seems tranquil. I was enjoying the view and taking notes when an ill-mannered simpleton stepped into my light. I politely asked him to step aside and allow me to finish, but he wouldn't listen, and when I turned around, I knew he couldn't have, for zombies have as much a reason as manners. Ugh. Succeeded at perception check. While Magar entertains the traveler in conversation, you carefully examine his gear and clothes. The first thing that strikes your attention is an intricate yellowish jade bracelet on his wrist. You can tell by his ragged state that Willis has been on the road for at least a few days, and indeed, from all appearances, mostly off-road. Succeeded at knowledge world check. The bracelet looks carved of a whole piece of jade of unusual hue. Even from a distance you can see the patterns that decorate it, obvious signs of the relic's origin. This item came from the ancient Cyclops Empire. Oh? But what is it doing here, and how did this hapless traveler acquire it? Well, now this Cyclops is much more polite, isn't he? Magar falls quiet for a moment, allowing you to add a few words to the conversation. So you're an antiquity specialist, Sir Gunderson. That bracelet you're wearing is certainly ancient, isn't it? This knick-knack, I don't think it's of any interest to you. Poob or ploob? What? Huh. For once, Sifil expresses solidarity with his commander. Terran, you should learn to be more subtle. As for you, Sir Gunnarsson, you'd better stop playing games and speak plainly. Huh. That's weird. The joyful mood drops from Gunnarsson's face. He looks at you askance and fiddles with his bracelet hesitantly. This knick-knack is my latest find. I found it on the river shore. It would seem the water washed it out of some ancient burial mound. No doubt it is very ancient, and may have serious scientific value. I haven't dated it precisely yet. You must understand such things take time, but I swear Desna herself guided my hand. It's a Star Wars thing. Really? How the fuck have I never heard of it? Mager approaches and pats the lad on the shoulder, gently taking the bracelet from Willis's hand before he can object. This is quite interesting. The barony doesn't yet boast of its scientific achievements, but I think we can find a specialist who should be able to determine the bracelet's origin. This is a precious item. Your efforts in finding it will be generously rewarded. Here, take this as an advance. He takes a purse from his belt and hands it to Willis. Where did you say you found it? Oh, for like the Ewoks? By the river, Willis seems taken aback by the expropriation of the bracelet, but regains his smile when he feels the weight of the purse he'd just been handed. I'm only happy to help in any way I can, Baron Varn. With your connections, we'll surely discover the origin of this find, and meanwhile, may I employ my time on something just as useful. Did you know that besides scientific articles, I also write fiction? And I cannot pass up the opportunity to write about the exploits of the Varnling host, and chronicle your first steps as a baron. You wouldn't mind, would you? So long as they don't ask me to sit for a portrait. Mager laughs infectiously. I was born to a noble family, so my childhood was wasted on sitting with my mother and brothers for a train of good portraits. I was only spared the torture after I covered my waistcoat in tar and lit my pretty feathered beret on fire. So long as you spare me such torments, Willis, I don't mind what you do. You should find some place to settle in Varnhold and get to work. I will send word when I receive news about the bracelet. As you wish, Your Grace. It's a pleasure dealing with you. Orville's Hut of Horrors. Ooh. Mager follows him with eyes for a time, then turns to you. Terran, what got into you? You made it more difficult to get information from that lad. And if that went much worse, we'd have to tie him up and interrogate him properly. I'm not ready to begin my rule by throwing anyone who draws suspicion into the dungeon. Why did you invite this Gunnarsson to Varnhold anyway? Okay. Oh, that you? Be careful. Why did you invite this Gunnarsson to Varnhold anyway? Do we really need even more foolish treasure hunters in this backwater? My mercenary gut. 9 times out of 10, when my gut tells me to keep my eyes peeled, the situation is about to get bad. Of course, there's always the 10th time, and my gut is merely predicting a severe hangover, but I don't think that's the case this time. Mager frowns for a moment. Maybe Gunnarsson really is just a charming chatterbox, and he ran into that dead Cyclops by accident. And maybe this bracelet is a simple piece of jewelry, but something in this story doesn't sit right. I suspect that Gunnarsson lied about finding it by the river. He clearly been wandering for days through dungeons by the look of him. The bracelet is an ancient Cyclops relic. It doesn't take a specialist to see that. I agree. Perhaps we shall find a Cyclops treasure around the corner. This does not alter the fact our leader continues to leap at every shadow and makes a fool of himself for random passing strangers, instead of focusing on important matters such as engaging in the Baron's politics. The lad finds an ancient Cyclops relic in a dungeon, runs out with a zombie Cyclops at his heels. I see no mystery in what happened here. A keen nose and an eagle eye. Mager pats you on the shoulder in approval. I hope that dead Cyclops is the only thing that crawled out of wherever the lad stole this bracelet. What a story. We've hardly solved our problems with the centaurs, and we've already got a whole new riddle. And a personal chronicler along with it. We should look more closely at his paltry rhymes. See if we'll take this bracelet and see what you can make of it. Terran, keep an eye on our new friend. Visit him in Vardenhold when you have the time. Maybe you'll manage to pry something else out of him. That's it. Let's move.
I shall not fail.
They should have known better.
Nightmare skeleton soldier, huh?
Aim carefully. Ha!
Do not hold back.
Can we not get surrounded? That'd be great.
Stab their backs.
I say, take care of the first fucker. Damn, everybody else is so far away. No. Fucker. Right there, okay. Hit him with the old flare burst. Try not to blind my guys. Why didn't it do it?
Press on.
Can I still attack him?
Believe in yourselves.
Of course not. Alright, dude, do your thing. I'm not mad at that. By all means, miss. That's fine. Nice. Yeah, no problem, man.
Attack!
Damn. Chill out with the bow and arrows.
We shall overcome.
for me. Kiss your life goodbye.
I was gonna say, come on. Don't be like that, baby. Ooh, just within reach.
No fear! You've made your choice. So, it comes to this!
Boom. Excellent.
A solid plan.
Your death awaits.
I'll just have to resort to brute force. No fear!
Fight for me.
A reasonable plan.
Our duty calls. We should prepare. We should move. I shall not fail. I've spotted something. The road awaits.
Over here. Have a look.
Oh, I will.
Let us
Thank
bide our time.
A valid proposal.
Your weight is too great. Hey.
Observe the others, learn from their mistakes, before they learn from yours. We should prepare.
Who the fuck's on the road? Get off my road. It's my road, motherfucker. Now you, my dear readers, have finally learned how I, Willis Gunderson, author of this tale, first entered the acquaintance of Baron Vaughn and his companions. But as much as I would like to delve into this remarkable meeting, I must remind myself that by no means am I the main character of this book. Perhaps one day it will occur to Baron Vaughn or the General to mention me in their memoirs, for surely our encounter must have made an impression upon them as well. As fate would have it, the party had another adventure before returning to Varnhold. Having decided to take a shortcut, they find themselves in an area with strange furrows which crisscross the ground here and there. Baron Vaughn and his companions are cautious and approach unnoticed as a young centaur whoop and leap from one furrow to another. After a moment, Baron Vaughn prepares to call out to the creature. But the General and Seafool Laurentus shake their heads, and the Baron exhales quietly. The party looks on in silence. The centaur frolics down the path and straight into trouble, as it turns out. Another leap and the ground explodes in a fountain of dirt and stone, and the muzzle of a great monster suddenly appears straight out of the earth, right under the centaur's tender hooves. Succeeded at lore nature check. With barely a glance, the seasoned Varling host recognizes the monster as a bulette, a sleek predator which attacks its prey from the underground. The terrified centaur manages to twist away and escape with his life. The monstrous jaws have cut deep wounds on his legs and side, but at least it haven't crushed him. The boy's painful scream echoes through the air, while the dull grumbling beast prepares for another attack. Baron Vaughn takes up his sword, steadfastly set on settling the matter himself. Mobility 20. The General leads the charge, relying on her vigorous attacking skills and artful maneuvers. Succeeded at a mobility check. The team attacks in full force. They surround the monster and take it from all sides while distracting it from its cloven prey. What a marvelous dance of death it is. Their swords and spells cut through the trembling Dunsword air like lightning bolts across the stormy sky. But the beast is clever and quick to realize that the circumstances are turning in its disfavor. It begins to dig once more into the ground. The General and the Baron exchange glances, nod silently, and attack the beast with a finishing blow. Could this monster withstand the united attack of these battle-hardened comrades? The answer could but be a decisive no. With the second blow, it roars one final time, and then its lifeless flesh sinks into the ground. Another glorious victory for the Varnling host. The General and the Baron eye the battlefield. Despite their victory, the young centaur is losing blood quickly, and has but moments more to live. Luckily, the team has means to aid him. Baron Vaughn greets the boy and strikes up a conversation. Seafool Laurentus, mumbling something about reckless risks for questionable purposes, approaches the beast's lifeless corpse and starts performing some calculations. Meanwhile, the General doesn't interfere. The centaur says his name is Royko, but it sounds more like a nickname than a real one. He is manifestly stunned by the courage of Baron Varn and his people, and he hesitantly prepares to go on his way, explaining that the tribe would soon notice his absence and that he might be punished for talking to the two-legged. Saying warm goodbyes to the young centaur, Baron Varn nods, content with his own thoughts, and leads the party on to Varnhold.
I do not like
Boom.
that Gunderson, even if he is not a spy. And mind you, I still have my doubts. Vagabonds like him always bring trouble.
I can't keep all the vagabonds from breaking their necks in the ruins. At least if he finds something interesting, he'll bring it to us, not Brevoy.
If he knows what's good for him. I find a lot of people don't. After a daring raid into the lands of the wild centaurs, Baron Varn and his companions returned home, and I, Willis Gunderson, had the honor of accompanying them. The time of peace has come at last. Varnhold greets one serene dawn after another, but in this dark land I dread to think what awaits us. For a while it became safer in Dunsword. As Kyrgi approaches Varn, a wince crosses her grim face, but she speaks not a word and instead hands him a document.
Aha! I see you've included everything, just as I asked. Thank you, Kiadi.
Kyrgi.
Aegar,
I'll try to remember that.
what does this mean? Tell me, what am I to make of this?
I sent some much-needed aid to our neighbors in the Shrike Hills. They're our only possible allies in the coming carnage. Cephal, I know your opinion, but be realistic. The Aldori are not our friends. We can't count on them for help if something happens.
You will not preach realism to me, you naive boy. Yes, we are bargaining chips to them. That is exactly what I'm basing my politics on.
You
A delicate
foolish
contraption
boy.
which you are smashing to bits. War will come to Brevoy, even you can see that. But as long as it hasn't yet begun, you can scarcely do better than pretending to be the Eldori's most loyal vassals.
Sifu, you're not making any sense. You say that an alliance with the Aldori will end in a bloodbath. That surely means we'd best keep away from them.
How are you going to manage that? Perhaps Varnhold will grow a pair of legs and we shall ride it to the other end of Avestan. Or maybe we'll erect sails across the barony and sail far, far away from Brevoy. No, you don't think it'll work? Listen to me carefully, you three. Yes, Harry, this involves you too. Things are looking bad. First, the land here is fertile, but its most bountiful crop is Cyclopes graves. Second, it shares a border with the Obaria, well known for its epidemics. Gods forbid the wind carries the next plague here. Settlers are reluctant to come here as it is. I can scarcely blame them. Do not become too attached to Varnhold. This is but a stepping stone. Our real prize lies to the west. But what does Varn do? He sends them gifts. Better to send them assassins. Without their Baron, the Shrike Hills would descend into a struggle for power, and Silverstep and the Canelands would fall to us soon after.
Such villainy!
Right?
Do not interrupt your regent, Varn, or relieve me of the position this instant. Now, what is the most important thing here? The Aldori are afraid of unleashing war. They know that if they tried to separate from Brevoy without some kind of outside support, the Surtova would crush them. So, we must convince them that we are their most loyal allies. We will stoke the Aldori into an uprising. When the unrest picks up, we shall strike them in the back Make them fight on two fronts. While you, Your Grace, were drinking wine at the feast, I was busy acquiring a map of Nivatka's Crossing. Look at these fortifications. If we could seize this town, we'd win a significant piece of Brevik land along with it. After we've assisted the Sotova in hanging
Yeah,
the
my
Aldorian
guy
gates,
here is evil as
they
fuck.
would allow us to keep part of what we've seized as reward.
He's smart though.
Then we will have peace
He's playing
and
everybody.
prosperity.
He's probably playing me and Magar too.
Get out of my sight, Seth. Get out! Never would the name of Magar Van be tarred with such abominable villainy. It never happened while I was leader of a mercenary party, and won't happen now that I'm Baron.
Great Asmodeus, what did I do to deserve this punishment? Why do I deal with you at all? I should have taken my share and retired a long time ago. I'll be off somewhere soon enough. To Absalom or Cheliax. I shall read books on the porch and drink wine, while you do whatever you want. Burn the city down and get yourself killed. Come to me later. We need to talk.
I
This
can't
motherfucker wants to
believe
talk
my
to me.
ears.
What an evil bastard.
Must the history of our country begin with such villainy? Oh, Sephel. Sephel. Well. Let the old devil cool off. I'll talk to him later. Is that all, Kiadi? I see. So, we've got a revolutionary from Galt on our hands. A tavern keeper writes us. She saw the revolutionary walking around, stirring up the people for an uprising. Well, you're the general. You go and deal with it. Talk to the tavern keeper. Find out where to look for this instigator. Well, far be it from me to teach you how to do your job. When you finish, report back to me. By the gods, what a worry. Uprisings, intrigues, these damn letters. That Gunderson and his bracelet. And the Baron has to see to all of that, and listen to everyone's complaints while he's at it. What a nuisance.
Alright, just let me find somebody to sell the shit I have first. That'd be really nice. Oh, I gotta talk to this asshole. Oh, that Magar. I'm so angry with him. Why do I still bother? I should have left the party after that idiocy in Ustalav. Or at least after the debacle in Mivon. Mivan? Whatever. If I had any sense, I would never have gotten involved at all. What do you think of Gunderson? I cannot see any point in keeping that loafer at the capital. To hear him singing about his questionable feats at the tavern and flirting with anything that moves, people like him can be helpful. Out there, in the ruins, where they crawl around discovering interesting facts and useful items. I would give him a half-empty purse, perhaps even a bit of magical gear, and send him back on the road. If fortune favored him, he might return with something interesting. If not, then good riddance. Yes, that puffed-up fool Varn is destroying this barony faster than we can build it. An alliance with our western neighbor is madness, and now he's sending them gifts. He takes resources we work so hard to obtain, which are so scarce around here, and gives them away freely to our principal adversary. You often back me in arguments. Magar respects your opinions. Perhaps together we can talk some sense into him. Ah, maybe it really is better that I retire. Why should I stand watch as everything I built these many years crumbles to ruins? I know not what to do with him, or even how to talk to him. Tell me, what do you think of all this madness? You say Magar's reckless, but in fact you're the one dragging us into a dangerous venture. You and Magar suffer under the same blissful illusion. You imagine that silly old Seafull is plotting us some schemes, while you long to live simply and honestly, just like when we were a mercenary army. Well, you can put that out of your mind. Those days are long gone. State policy is a world of intrigue, and you are in its world now, whether you like it or not. From the day that Varn received his title, there would never be anything simpler, clear, or honest in our lives again. Yes, you and I are both busy people now. What a joke. To be advisors to a baron who is doing everything in his power to destroy his own state. My man needs to get rid of him. Get him the fuck out of here.
I shall not fail.
I would publicly announce that man had nothing to do with the barony anymore. That way he couldn't make any plans on the side. Who the fuck are you? Oh, some peasant? Well, you're lucky I don't drown you in this water, bro. Oh, no, not the tavern yet.
I'll go ahead.
Maybe there's somewhere I can sell my shit.
Let's head out.
I think I used to have it, but I don't have it anymore. I think. I definitely need all these. That's 200 pounds? Are you fucking shitting me right now? Actually, shit. I have to close this. Recap everybody's. Lore nature. Oh fuck, who's my nature lore person? Probably the ranger, right? I'm pretty sure it's the ranger.
We should move. We should prepare.
Alright, so it's gonna be...
Road awaits.
Reyna that gets that helmet. Bow.
I always have the upper hand.
That helmet is for you. If I had to give someone else protection, it'd probably be him.
Duty calls. Let us bide our time.
Fuck. It's both the same right there. Got nothing good for him.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality.
Actually, no, that... Fuck it, we're gonna give him a javelin. Why not? Why not? I don't have what I want for him, so we'll just fuck around with him a little. Magar Varn, on the other hand, needs that shock dagger. Yeah, definitely. Okay. And he had the quarterstaff +1. Robin Hood. What? You said what now, sir? Damn, I guess I don't have shit for him either.
I shall not fail.
The plus side of that is I can sell just about everything. I guess in reality, the only things I'd really need to keep are magic items. Actually, I could sell that off because I already know. I already know that. So yeah, do that. I feel like I have to have a use for those things. Feather Step might be useful. I don't need Mage Armor, I have the spell. I don't care about Protection of Evil. Nope. Nope. That might be useful. Sell it! Sell it! Sure as shit don't need carved beads. What the fuck would I need that for? A merchant would pay well for it. It's coal, bro. Alright, I'll keep the crystal key just because I don't know if that's going to open something or not. Used to cast certain spell, I don't give a fuck. Petrified egg. Okay. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I just want to know whose job it is to make these items that don't have anything to do with anything. Oh, these items, you know, not gonna be used for anything. Just sell them. Oh, word. I'm gonna make a silver spoon. Whimsical berries. We're gonna call them a useful household item and say that they'll be paid well for. What? Okay, bro. Yeah, sure it works for us. Boom. Hey, okay. Alright. Heavy crossbow +1. That is probably what I'm looking at to get right there. Let's see what else they got. I think the rest of this is just the bullshit I sold them. Alright, so yeah. Definitely grabbing. Where the fuck did they go? Bam. I don't need 6 of them, I just need 1. What? Fucking wild. Okay. Fast sword. Longsword +1. I think is better than the master. Hey, I can actually check that right now. Maybe all the way at the fucking bottom. There we go. Nope, that's longs. There we go. Master 1 to 8. Fuck yeah. Get one of those. We'll just do what we can with that right now. Because I'll have more to sell after I equipped everybody's shit anyway.
Stay on your toes. Everything has a price.
Here's the quarterstaff +1. That's 2 to 7.
Should prepare.
Yeah, I know. It does get kind of fucking almost repetitive-ish. It's a slow pace. full plate armor? Shit, I'll take that. I'll take one of those. I just want to see if this guy will hold this, because if he does, that'll be awesome. If he doesn't, it's gonna fucking suck, because I spent a good fucking amount on that. Ah, you bastard.
Our duty calls.
And you didn't let me use my fucking... Oh, bro, that sucks. Oh, I was gonna look for a wand for this guy too, shit. Fuck out of here. I bought all that for fucking nothing. I don't think these guys can even use any of it.
I do things my way.
So fucking dumb. I don't even...
I shall not fail.
Well, that's all that can be done for that.
The path is clear.
The bard stands before you looking rather bizarre. He clearly inherited his waistcoat, which was once expensive but now worn and tattered. Covered in motley patches and embroidered with skulls, the musician's face is covered with white powder and his eyes and cheekbones accented with black. So long as my song is not getting old, I'll sing of the fool, humble but bold. You there, General, a coin for the minstrel? Give 5 gold coins. Here you are. Thank you, Your Highness. I swear I'll spend it all here, and it's enough to last a year. Who are you? A raucous rascal of no small fame, the zombie jester is my name. Ha ha ha. What are you singing about? Of horrors and miracles, of demons and the dead, I'll sing you to sleep and you'll wet your bed. Here in the stolen lands there are horrors everywhere, enough for a new song every day. I've been to the Shrike Hills and returned with a dozen new songs. Songs of the insane stag lord, of evil fey pranks and trollish feats, werewolves and lake dragons and spider dances, and now I'm here to write one about a cyclops. Now I'm writing a new song. It's about an inn where today's travelers are fed meat carved from yesterday's travelers. Ha ha ha. By the way, it's not just a tale, it's the truth. I've been there, tasted their human meat pies myself, and barely escaped with my skin. You don't look like a zombie. For now it seems I'm still alive, but Caden knows what will happen tomorrow. I was given this name for my songs. Other bards sing of heroes, and romance, flowers, and other such rot. My songs are... The bard strikes a low and dissonant chord on his lute. Far more interesting. Where did you find an inn like this? At Blackstone's Ford. If you don't believe me, go there yourself and look what they have in their pots. I have to go. Good riddance. Don't let the skeleton cyclops bite your heels.
Tread lightly.
Balin on 10 adventures of the splendid Willis Gunderson. I don't
The
give
road
a
awaits.
fuck. Dressed in clean clothes, shiny boots, and in full accessory, Willis Gunderson looks even more jovial than he did when you met him on the road. Ah, there you are, my lady. What a pleasure it is to see you again. Tell me about yourself. Oh, I'm quite a boring person, believe me. Willis's tone makes it clear that he's joking. Boredom has led me to learn a dozen ancient languages, decipher a trove of ancient manuscripts and chronicles, and riddle out locations they mention. And the relics hidden there. In between these rather boring tasks, I've written a few brilliant novels and dozens of poems. Indeed, I had to flee this backwater from my admirers and fans. I do hope no one here knows the name of Willis Gunderson, or I shall have to flee again. Fame, I'm afraid, is the most boring thing in the world. So what brings a scientist, traveler, and researcher of antiquities to our savage lands? I was led here by some information I discovered while translating the writings on an ancient stone panel. Willis's eyes burned with excitement. It was a heavy granite slab the size of a door, but a mere pocket notebook for the ones who made their marks on it. Haha. Ancient Cyclopes. It was they who wrote these inscriptions on the slab. Ancient Cyclopes, unlike today's poor savages, were darkly clever. They maintained their brilliant civilization through dreadful magic. You called that huge slab a Cyclops notebook. Perhaps your bracelet is not a bracelet after all. But how did I not think of that? Willis's eyes opened wide. Of course, you consider the Cyclope's size. This is rather a ring. Ugh. An explorer must remain impartial, but to be perfectly honest, everything about these Cyclopes repulses me. There were no kind spirits even when they lived. They were lucky not to have lived in the time of their empires. And what was written on the slab? Nothing terribly significant. Described Cyclops settlements across the Tors of Lavinis, and mentioned that incredible magic treasures had been stored here in the past, but that was thousands of years ago. There's scarce a chance that anything remains today. Even that bracelet I found was hardly anything more than a valuable knick-knack. But even if I don't find any real artifacts, I will continue my search in the name of science. I see. Happy to tell you whatever you like. So you're going to write a book about us? Oh, we're well beyond that. I've already started. Your comrades from Varnling Host already gave me all the background I need to flesh out the first few chapters. I'm still thinking of a title, but the chapter about your encounter with centaurs near the city of Hollow Eyes will be called Ripples on the Water. Poetic, relevant to the location, and it foreshadows mysterious events to come. 8 tentacles? I heard that Jubilus Narthropple was visiting your western neighbors. I don't know how anyone who attends his lectures or reads his articles. The obnoxious gnome can never manage to do without making sarcastic jokes at the expense of his own audience. But never mind how unfair it would be if a well-known publisher showed interest in one newborn barony, while leaving its neighbor, our sweet and slightly wild Barnhold, out in the cold. Do you see now how lucky you are? Willis Gunderson himself has paid Varnhold a visit. Oh, okay. This is not hentai, sir. What? Jubilus Narthropple himself in our lands? This was rude, my good lady. You might at least have pretended to just be as impressed by me as him. But fine, as you please. Willis Gunderson is yet to show what he is worth. And what kind of character will I be in your book? I suppose you'll be the gloomy shadow that stands behind the main character, Baron Varn, terror to your enemies and a ruthless avenger. But I shall have to ascribe some sort of awkward weakness, or the character just won't be believable. Alright, well... Willis, how about we discuss antiquities and relics in a more private setting? There are quiet rooms upstairs. You know, General, scientific discussions are my weakness. Probably meant a conversation about antiquities or a conversation about antiquities. I think you've misunderstood. Have you seen that Galton troublemaker, the one who started the uprising in the city? Indeed I have. Haha, I was just telling my friends here about that touching sign of friendship and affection that Baron Varn showed to me when these troublemakers came in with their silly talk. I had to spend a few minutes explaining to the lady how ridiculous her messages are and how disgusting it is how she expresses them. That told her. So then the troublemakers ran outside the tavern. She's not going to risk crossing paths with me again. I suspect she's on her way back to Galt. Willis toys with a strand of his hair, smiles cheekily. I mean, not really, thank you for the conversation, but... Personal stash.
Let us be careful. We should prepare.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. Our duty calls. The path is clear. Let's head out.
So
Tread
where's the
lightly.
fisherman? It's just a
The
peasant.
path is clear.
I saw her, yes I did. She picked my pockets clean, but it's alright. A pocket is not a belly. If they cut it, you can stitch it up and fill it again. The things she stole won't be good for her. No, they won't. She's invited trouble upon herself, silly girl. Alright.
I'll go ahead.
I see no fisherman.
Let us be careful. Let us bide our time.
It's telling me to do it. Talk to the tavern
path is
tavern
clear.
keeper now. Wow. The tavern owner Svelid, a freckled halfling, waves to you gladly. Oh, I heard you're the new general now. Congratulations, this calls for a celebration. Do you want a drink or just water while you're on duty? Her wife Caritas stops wiping the cups and gives you a wry look. If I had to serve the General of Varnhold, I'd have to start the day with a glass of gin. But you do that anyway. Who said a tavern owner's life is easier than a general's? I got a report that a troublemaker from Galt was seen here. Yes, that scumbag. We've seen a lot like her. She wandered in here talking about tyranny and justice, when really she was just looking for something to steal. She came in with a small group. I think they were from a farm that's near the town. They sat here for a long time, saying things that made me sick to hear. First they were talking about Ignash the sorcerer, saying he was a bloodsucker, tricking the simple people. Then they talked about how to get into the armory to get some weapons. They decided they couldn't manage it. Too many guards. But then they remembered there would be pitchforks and scythes in the barn. In the end, they started talking to people, trying to stir them up for a riot, but nobody would listen. I showed them the door and sent word to the treasurer right away. I don't know where they went. I think they said something about fishermen on the river. Do something with her for Desna's sake. Kick her so hard she rolls back to Gelt. Otherwise she'll wind up some fools and they'll burn down the whole town. We'll talk to the people, but you'd best go find out where she is and what she's doing. Alrighty.
We should move. Tread lightly. I shall not fail.
Where the fuck is the big granary? Let's try to stockade. Let's try going up there.
Let's head out. We should prepare. I'll go ahead.
Alright, why the fuck can't I go up in there?
The path is clear. Let us be careful.
Well, shit.
Tread lightly.
You bastards have been causing too much trouble.
The path is clear.
Define clear, because the last time you said that I ran into a frickin' Cyclops instantly.
I'll go ahead. Our duty calls.
Isn't that what I was just at, the big granary? It would make sense that this was a granary down
Let's
here.
head out.
There's a bunch of wheat, so...
The path is clear.
Yeah, that was it right there, so... That should be... Okay.
Let us bide our time.
Back to the tavern owners? Really? They sit in the tavern. How much more can they possibly find out than me? I'm literally running around.
Let us be careful.
I looked around, but haven't found the troublemaker yet. Did you have any news? She never appeared in the tavern again, but people are saying... You hear voices and the clanking of iron from outside. It looks like a mob is gathered near the tavern. You hear the familiar voices of your guards and another voice ringing out, yelling sharp slogans about tyranny. Svelid turns pale and reaches for the crossbow she keeps under the counter. Looks like you won't have to go looking for her after all. Come on, General, let's give it to these scoundrels. Okay.
We should move.
Let's do it.
I shall not fail.
Everybody simultaneously drawing swords. That was frickin' dope. The situation is growing heated. Varn's guards, their weapons drawn, stand opposite a group of settlers who are yelling revolutionary slogans. You see some of the local fishermen among them. There's a half-orc woman in the front row wearing a bright cape and shaking her weapon. She's obviously not from around here. Leonta Misho, down with tyranny. We will not be treated like cattle. You can't enslave us. Calm down, now. Noticing you, the guard sighs with relief. Here's Terran, the general of His Grace Varn. I'm sure she will deal with your problems, so we can all go home peacefully. Ha. That problem is the autocracy of the tyrant. Shut your mouth, foreigner. I wasn't talking to you. Citizens of Varnhold. What exactly are you unhappy about? Peasant. Here's the whole story, General. We're from Brevoy. We were tired of working for the Sertova, so we decided to try our luck here in this new land. So we built a farm a couple miles from Varnhold and started settling in, and it was going pretty well too, but then a pestilence struck the cows. They can't even stand the poor things. Their eyes are all dull and they're frothing at the lips. He sent word to His Grace. The Baron did promise to help us settlers, but we got no reply, and he didn't even send a doctor or even a bloody scroll. He wanted to forget it and seek our fortune elsewhere, or we wanted to forget it and seek our fortune elsewhere, but then this one came. Her name is Leonta Misho. She's from Galt. She said the Baron didn't care about us and wasn't going to help, and that all he's good for is taking taxes. She said we should go make some noise and stomp our feet, then maybe His Grace would pay heed to our troubles. Yes, and there's holes in our boats. Can't catch any fish like that, but the Baron doesn't care. He loves to eat fish, I'm sure, but he's never held a fishing pole his whole life. Kings, barons, earls, ordinary people are like cattle to the nobility. We will not allow this new state to become yet another prison for the people who groan under the yoke of tyranny. We demand that Maegor Varn relinquish his power, proclaim these lands a people's republic, and gather a constituent assembly. Ha 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 ha. Perception check passed. Knowledge Arcana 15. And what is this on your belt? Why, it looks like a wand of invisibility. What need do you have for that? What one? We're talking with the cows, and now she's going without her wand. She's just trying to distract us. Citizens, don't listen to the tyrant's henchmen. Don't give up. Fight for your rights. Don't you see? So long as a sovereign rules over you, no one will care about your suffering. Your cows, your fields, your homes, all of this is at risk until you become your own masters. Down with the Baron. The time of the people has come. Keep quiet. You've had your say. Folks, tie her up. Peasant, forgive us. We didn't mean any harm. This damn troublemaker played us for fools. Throw the snake in prison and we'll just go home. Alright. Just get the fuck out of my face. But come to think of it, please send us a doctor or a healing scroll. Our cows keep getting ill, and the Baron doesn't help or even reply. If it weren't for the cows, we wouldn't have even caused any trouble. Alright, so long. Fishermen exchange apprehensive looks. Well, we'll go too, alright? We have some silly things written on our walls. We'll wash them off right away. You're damn straight.
We should prepare.
I feel like toughness is probably really important.
I'll go ahead.
Fast as fuck, boy.
The path is clear.
So did you handle those troublemakers on top of everything else? An uprising is just what we need. I handled it. People have calmed down and the rebel rouser is in fetters. Brilliant. I expected nothing less. I'll draw up an order right away to help with the cows. Fuck yeah. Of course we won't go so as far as to execute her, but keeping her in prison doesn't make any sense either. Let's take her to the border and give her to the boot. Let her slink back to Gaul to wherever else she wants, but if she sets foot in our land again, she'll only have herself to blame. Although, after learning about her tricks, no one else will trust her. Something else has come up. We need to discuss the new trainees. Recruitment needs to be... What's the noise? Who's making trouble? The young history of Varnhold was nearly marred. Your Grace, your hour has come. That didn't sound quite right. I mean, it's your time to shine. To show off a bit, even. Your subjects require your protection. Will you refuse the pitiable creatures of heroic feat? You're the pitiable creature. Now stop fussing and be quiet. I'll explain everything myself. A woman wearing simple peasant clothes steps forward, pushing Gunderson aside. Your Grace, my name is Svetoslava. I'm from the village of Old Stump. We've lived here a long time and always minded our own business. But since you started to rule here, we became, as it turns out, your subjects. Well, we paid our taxes on time and brought you grain and meat, but now woe has come upon us, so it's your turn to prove that you're good for more than collecting taxes. Well, damn. There's so many demands. I honor my duty to my subjects. What has happened? Here he comes to say, fuck these people. Do you remember, Your Grace, that unforgettable day of our first acquaintance when we met those terrible, but in a good way, amazing creatures? Well, why do you keep butting in, you rattlebox? You keep quiet. I'm not dumb. I can talk. So, Your Grace, woe has come upon us. Dead Cyclops have risen up from their graves and are moving slowly towards our village. If you don't help us, they'll gobble us all up in no time. Well, damn. No problem, homie. Willis, you seem nervous. What is it? Well, how do I put this? I think to a certain extent, I may be partially responsible for what's going on, metaphorically speaking, because I was the first to be attacked by the Cyclops, you know? Like, what if I'm the one who brought them here? It's unlikely, I know, unless they're here to reclaim that bracelet. Haha. But calm down, the Cyclops are our problem, and we're going to solve it. I'll lead a party personally. Terran, choose the best of the Vineling host. We'll march at once. The others will remain here, ready for battle, in case these Cyclops come here too. Zombie Cyclops. I'd say it's unheard of, but as this young man pointed out, we've already met them once. That means we might meet them again. If we're to protect the barony, we'll need to find out more about them. I will go with you. You must try to discover where they came from and what we can do to stop them. Thank you, Your Grace. There is another problem, though. These zombie Cyclops, they have the power to control a person's mind. When the monsters came, some of our people became insane. They began to worship them. We must do something about these lunatics. They'll kill them all, or they'll kill us all themselves. Thank you for the warning. We'll do whatever it takes to help your village, Terran. Seafull, are you ready? Yeah.
For many centuries, the dead Cyclops have slept peacefully in their graves. Why did they have to wake up now when we showed up?
Looks like an act of magical sabotage to me. And guess who the prime suspect is? Our dear western neighbor. Now that our wastelands have been turned into farmlands, Dunswan has become a tasty pie, and everyone wants a piece.
Aren't you hungry yet? Let's stop and eat something.
But we don't need to, my guy. There's no reason to. These motherfuckers. I'm trying to level my people up before we get into a fight, damn it. I'd really rather not get into a fight and not be leveled up. You know, that sucks. It takes time. It takes time. Okay, cool. Level up. Wizards. You're a wizard, Harry.
I always have the upper hand.
A wizard? That's what the fuck I said. I didn't study. Yeah, that's right on the money. Excuse me. Wings, what? Alright, enough of the bullshit. It would be nice if she was a little more useful.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, I'm back. It's the only one I can select, so... He's already got that, so I don't need that. Theoretically, that should work against invisible, too, so...
Does anyone require my counsel?
The road awaits.
The middle-aged man is hastily packing his wares into his cart. His rugged face and sun-bleached hair show him to be an experienced traveler. He notices you and nods, but continues his work. You chose a bad time to visit this place. I'm getting myself out of here, and I suggest you do the same. I know there's gloom in the air, that's why we're here. To whom do I have the honor of speaking? I am Muan, the merchant of Brevoy. Thought I'd seek fortune in the new baronies, but so far I've only met danger and loss. Trolls roam the Shrike Hills, and the situation here is even worse. Trolev seems to have disappeared. Of course, the Sword Lords can decide where the borders get drawn here and who gets to claim which title, but so far these rulers of the Stolen Lands haven't tamed much of their claims. A fair approach. Let me introduce myself, Megavar, Baron of these lands. I've been called to help, specifically to dispose of those monsters that are troubling you. You're the oh my. Me and my big mouth. Well, your grace, blessings on you and your subjects. I shall hurry home and never set foot in the Stolen Lands again. Oh, come on now, don't be so dramatic. Monsters are a regular problem in such wild lands, but everything was well in hand. Believe me, it wouldn't be in your interest to give up on the market now, though this very moment isn't the best time for negotiations. But if you visit us in the capital, we'd be happy to discuss the potential benefits of trade here and what sorts of benefits we both enjoy. But that will have to wait for another time. No, though I thank you very kindly, but I'll try my luck somewhere far away from the Stolen Lands. This place is... The merchant waves his hands in the air vaguely. Not good. Like it's cursed or something. Very well, goodbye then. Personally, I'm in no mood for trade. Terran Seaful, if you need anything, go ahead and buy it, but be quick about it. There's a battle in the air. Show your wares. Have a look, but please be quick. I'm trying to get away from here quick. Frankly, I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do, boy. You're gonna service me. Service me! Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, look at this shit. Oh! Oh, man, that thing would have been such a badass fucking bow. Fuck. And I'll never see it again. I'll take that too, man. I don't think I won't. Herbs, silver ear, eel, and butter.
Never stop learning. Knowledge is the key to victory.
Oh, my
Let
boy
us
still
find
got a javelin. Fuck.
Focus on the goal.
That could be much help. Anything. We don't let just anyone in here. Yeah, well, maybe I just, you know, kick the fucking thing down, and then what you gonna do?
Precisely.
This doesn't look bad at all. totally manageable. I suspect the Cyclops have nothing to do with this, and our guest just wants to trick us into solving some local political problems in her favor. And I might add, she's doing it rather poorly, and I cannot stand bad liars. Magar, before we start swinging our swords around, it would be wise to hear the people out. You godless wretches, you ungrateful pigs, for how many ages have your ancestors enjoyed the gifts of my master? One generation after another. How could you renounce his faith? What a pity. Apostate brawler. But what did the master send our ancestors? Harvests, good weather, healthy children? And now what does he send? Dead Cyclops? What will he send us next? Rocks hurtling down from the sky? No, you cannot pray to such a god all you want. No, you can pray to such a god all you want, but we found another god.
Silence!
The villager is interrupted by a deafening clap of thunder as a bolt of lightning cracks down and scorches the huge tree in the middle of the village. There, you see an answer to your blasphemy. I speak the truth. You renounce the Master, no other god can protect you. You are forever in his hands, in life and after death. Repent and return to your true faith. Isn't it madness to choose punishment instead of gifts? What the hell is going on here? I'm Megan Barn, the Baron of these lands, and your sovereign. I came to help you deal with Cyclops, but it looks like something else is going on here, and I demand an explanation. Oh, your grace, what an honor it is for you to visit our humble village. I am Zordash, the headman of this village. In fact, we do have a little problem with Cyclops, but it's nothing to trouble yourself over. Everything's already under control. Under control? Far from it, your grace. You must save us. This maniac venerates Sharon, the horseman of death. He wants to feed us to Cyclops. Forgive me for lying earlier. I was afraid you would punish all of us. I'm not lying now. He's a cultist, a real cultist. I will not lie to you. We are children of the Horseman of Death. Our village has worshipped him for hundreds of years, but we are not all a secret cult. Everyone you see here, as well as their fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers, and even the lion wretch who led you here. On the last new moon, she stood alongside us in prayer. This is our faith. We would pray to him, and he would help us survive in this dangerous land. But now, it is foretold the Cyclops have arisen from their graves. His servants of old bring good news. But what did these faithless wretches do? They turned their weapons against his heralds and even against their own neighbors. The Master has given us his sign. He wishes to reward us with his gifts, but they be frightened and renounce their faith. What? Your Grace, we are no villains and bear no hatred or grudge. We only worship an ancient and wise deity who has kept us safe here for ages. Please help me put down this uprising, and you too will partake of his gifts. Fear not the Cyclops. Their appearance is a sign of the Master. They're only a danger to those infirm of faith. Don't listen to him. He wants to feed you to the Cyclops too. I beg you, spare us from this cult. You worship Aristil or Abadar or whatever you command, but I beg you, save us from this madness. I understand why this woman lied to us, and I have no wish to punish her or any who have renounced the Sharon. As for the cultists who have remained faithful to the Horsemen, I'm leaning towards destroying the cult and helping the peaceful villagers find another faith. When there are zombie Cyclops lurking about, the followers of such a deity cast black shadows. On the other hand, they could prove most useful in a situation. Think, Magar, think. If anyone could help us get to the bottom of the Cyclops problem, it's the people who have served their patron for generations. We shall quash this uprising and then find out where the headman knows. I don't want to make deals with these cultists, but there's a whiff of sense in your words. Terran, what do you say? Cultists, liars, rebels, you can't believe anyone in this rotten village. Let's slaughter the lot of them. No, we won't. I'm not prepared to slaughter parents in front of their children. You asked for my opinion, but refused to listen to it. Do what you want. Damn. Oh shit. Shit just got serious.
To battle and victory!
Right, how are you gonna be the cultist warrior and fight the thing you're supposed to be a cult with? It doesn't make sense.
Attack!
Please.
Strike as one.
Bro, how do you miss a Mastodon?
Victory is near.
It's a nice area of effect on whatever the fuck that is. Let me hit you with my rainbow ray. Color spray, rainbow ray, it's all the same fucking shit.
Now, Urama.
Did he die? What happened to him? Blindness and flat-footed, okay. What about you? Did you get anything at all? Nope.
Forwards.
Piece this dude up. No? Oh. Hell yeah.
I'll loot your corpse.
Where you going, bro? Oh, actually, yeah, fireball these motherfuckers. Hell yeah. What? Oh. That was a good shot. Goddamn. Hell yeah. Keep those guys busy. Nice. Oh, you just spit in my face? What was that? Miss, come on, man. Suck. It's not gonna do you guys much good. I can promise you that. Oh no. Okay.
Do not hold back. We shall overcome. Attack!
That sucks. Pointless move. Nice.
Press on!
All of them got hit. Fuck yeah.
Aim carefully. Stab their backs.
Boom. Slumped. Come on, Dread Zombie, kill one of them. No.
Strike as one. Do not hold back. We shall overcome.
Ha ha ha, you dummy. There's only two of you though.
Believe in yourselves!
Attack! Cover me!
I'm shooting fish in a barrel. You're gonna go after the Cyclops. You got balls, bro. Another one going for him, I think.
Your luck's run out. You feel that?
We should prepare. Watch each other.
Your death awaits.
On your knees!
That's one less. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, you move so damn slow, dude. Oh, we're on the rocks too. That's right. Fuck. Well, according to this, I may have saved at least one guy. So. Woo.
A solid plan.
I'll loot your corpse.
I will guide.
Hesitation is a waste of time. I will not be trifled with. Stay on your toes.
I can see my destination.
That's easy. I do things my way.
Stand with me.
Forwards.
Go.
Stab their backs.
Fight me! Go.
Aim carefully. Attack. A solid plan. Forwards. Aim carefully.
Attack! Strike as one.
Go.
Cover me!
Victory is near.
Everything has a price.
Without a doubt.
Hesitation is a waste of time. I will not be trifled with. I always have the upper hand.
This is my destiny. There's something over here.
Stay on your toes.
I will guide us.
Everything has a price.
Without a doubt.
Our path leads on.
Be careful, everyone.
Your death awaits.
Press on.
Attack!
You've made your choice.
Do not hold back.
I do things my way.
There are many roads to success.
I will not be trifled with.
I must
Enemy
replenish
near.
my powers.
A solid plan.
I'll loot your corpse.
Believe in yourselves.
Forwards. Ha!
stab their backs. Kiss your life goodbye. I always have the upper hand.
Let us proceed.
Stay on your toes.
Sounds easy enough.
Everything has a price. They dare threaten me?
me.
Your death awaits.
So it comes to this.
Aim carefully.
We shall overcome.
Hesitation is a waste of time. I do things my way.
The road awaits. Watch each other.
I must replenish my powers.
Let us bide our time. We should move.
I can see my destination.
Tread lightly.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.